Hey Anonymai, welcome to a coin roll hunt video. In this video we are going to do an old uncirculated roll of Wheaties. I recently bought 3 uncirculated rolls from a couple sellers on Facebook, and this here I think is the one we'll start with. This is a 1944 Philadelphia. Now, disclaimer, this is not, it doesn't look like an original intact roll that has been together since 44. It kind of looks like most of it was one roll. They slid a few in there. Maybe they pulled out some of the higher end ones or toned ones or something and replaced them. Some of them looked a little bit red brown in the listing. Others looked bright red. This top one's beautiful, bright red. So I don't know how this is going to pan out, but what I'm going to do is go through this, lay them out. I'll put the red browns over here, put the reds over here. Some of them have fingerprints. It's 44, so there's no mint marks. We're not really looking for RPM, repunch mint marks or anything. But I will let you know how this goes in our wrap up. And for you, it'll be just a second. Okay, guys, I went through this roll, and this is what you see. A BU roll on average, if it's considered an average roll, has an average of MS64. As you can see, this is totally what that roll is. This is a very average roll of Wheaties. There are none that I think here that are worth sending in for grading, but there were some interesting things. I always like to show the enders. You can see the obverse looks normal, but the reverse has some color. This one has some blue, especially over here to this edge. Some over here, a little bit of purple. My light's washing it out. I apologize. You probably think I'm crazy for seeing it, but it's there. And then the other ender that was exposed to the air was this one right here. And it's got kind of an olive glow to it. And the obverse is just normal red. There were a couple of red browns. A few red browns, really. These two look like they were just put in the roll to be replaced. Maybe back when this roll was newer, there were some 66s in here, maybe a 67, but I think they were pulled and replaced. There were several coins that just had a different color about them, a different kind of toning, and a few of these red browns. However, having said that, the 2 nicest coins that look like they were a part of the original roll, right here, I would maybe give it a 65 plus. Let me see if I can do some zooming for you. That right there is a beautiful coin. He's got a little ding on his beard. That's something I was counting against it. The fields have a few nicks, but not much. The reverse is pretty well struck. A couple of dings in the fields. Not a lot of dings on the words, the devices. So it was a good looking coin. Here's the other 65 plus. I think this one might be just a hair better. Better color, fewer dings on Lincoln's face. I think the field is a tad cleaner. Good luster, really good luster. To the eye, this is like a pumpkin orange color. It's not kind of that pinkish color that you sometimes see. Again, a pretty well struck coin. There's not any soft spots on this. This one I think was struck through grease. Off to the left of 1 cent, you can kind of see some sort of almost like a different finish on the metal. Looks like a greasy die strike. I don't think that's damage. Now, my favorite coin in this roll, I labeled it red brown because it had amazing luster, but the redness was fading. It was starting to get into that red brown category. Again, this kind of looked like it came from a different roll. The way that it was struck, the way that the luster was going. It's got a little bit of that olive kind of color coming through, but a touch of purple as well. So I really like this coin. I'm not sure that it would be worth sending in for grading, but It's beautiful. Probably leave that near the top. So I gave that a 65 just because it's almost like when you go to browns and red browns, take a step back on grade, even if they have even wear. There's something about being red, you get that extra point. So I really think that if it was red, this would maybe be a 66. But because it's got this color, a little bit red-brown, I'm thinking 65, maybe 65 plus. But I hope you guys enjoyed this mat that we have here. I'll continue to use this for the Wheatie hunts. Really any penny hunt, but mostly we like to look at Wheaties or old memorials. But go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this roll. Would you buy a roll for this like that? Would you keep it? Let me know. Tell me your comments down below. Click that like button and subscribe to us, and we'll do more of these Wheatie hunts. I got 2 more rolls set aside. We'll see you guys in the next hunt. Happy hunting.